They say nothing rattles a celebrity's empire quite like a swirling rumor, and Blake Lively seems to be the latest Hollywood star caught in the crosshairs. Once adored for her radiant persona and impeccable style, she's now at the center of a stormy controversy over her very own hair care line. Did a series of exaggerated claims spark outrage so severe that Target might have pulled her products from the shelves? Or is this entire uproar just another internet-fueled frenzy destined to fade? Stick around, because the truth behind this alleged ban could be more dramatic than any role Blake has ever played. Before controversy clouded her brand, Blake Lively was admired for her trademark golden locks, so flawless that entire blog posts were devoted to replicating her style. Naturally, fans clamored for a hair care line carrying her name, hoping they'd capture some of that Hollywood sparkle. When Blake revealed she was launching her own product range, the buzz was electric. From the start, everything looked polished. Pastel-toned bottles, images of Blake smiling radiantly, and promotional materials promising almost miraculous hair transformations. With phrases like instant volume and deep nourishment, the line flew off the shelves in multiple retailers. Social media lit up with excited customers sharing selfies that showcased shiny, luxurious hair. On the surface, it was the perfect marriage of a beloved celebrity and a high-demand market. But as the saying goes, when something seems too good to be true, it often is. Not long after the initial excitement, a growing number of critics on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube began voicing their skepticism. Hair care gurus analyzed the product's ingredients, pointing out that some claims, like reversing damage 100%, bordered on fantasy. Others noticed an unusual number of over-the-top positive reviews on the brand's official website, sparking whispers that certain customer experiences might not be entirely genuine. Meanwhile, a small but vocal group of consumers said they saw no difference between Blake's high-priced formulas and cheaper drugstore alternatives. These rumblings might have stayed at a low simmer if not for one ominous rumor that Target, a retail giant known for housing popular celebrity-endorsed lines, had mysteriously pulled the products from its shelves. Suddenly, the conversation shifted from grumblings about exaggerated marketing to a much bigger question. What in the world was happening behind the scenes? The chatter got louder when shoppers claimed they couldn't find Blake's bottles anywhere in local Target stores. Some discovered empty slots where her products had previously been displayed. Others reported disclaimers stating certain items were unavailable. Then a string of online posts emerged, suggesting that some returned or unsold stock had turned up in donation centers, fueling speculation that a major fallout had occurred. Although Target didn't release a clear statement, rumors swirled that an internal audit had revealed questionable advertising practices or misleading product descriptions. If true, this would be no minor hiccup for any brand, let alone one headlined by a Hollywood star. Being pulled from a chain as influential as Target can be devastating. Sales, reputation, and future collaborations all come into question. The entire episode quickly became a cautionary tale of how easily consumer trust can collapse if fans sense deceit. While the speculation spread, platforms like Twitter and TikTok turned into virtual battlegrounds. Some fans ardently defended Blake, saying her good intentions and transparent nature were well known. They shared personal anecdotes of how her shampoos and styling sprays worked wonders, transforming brittle strands into salon fresh hair. Others, feeling misled, expressed anger at having shelled out money for products that didn't live up to their glossy promises. A few users went so far as to highlight alleged inconsistencies in the brand's marketing materials, taking screenshots of phrases like instant repair and guaranteed shine, then contrasting them with disclaimers hidden in fine print. Even more inflammatory posts suggested that Blake might have leveraged her star power to muzzle early critiques. Though these claims came without proof, they still stoked the flames of public curiosity. In a world where a single social media post can shift public opinion overnight, the controversy was now impossible to ignore. Amid the uproar, fans demanded a direct response from the actress herself. Eventually, Blake took to her social channels with a measured statement. She acknowledged the swirling rumors about distribution changes, but steered clear of confirming whether the brand was actually removed from Target. Instead, she explained that her marketing approach was fueled by passion for hair care and a desire to help people feel more confident, not to deceive them. In that same statement, she hinted at a looming revamp, teasing revised formulas and repackaged bottles. While some viewers applauded her commitment to regrouping and addressing public concerns, others called the response vague. They wanted an explicit acknowledgement. Did Target drop the line? Were some claims indeed overstated? Unsurprisingly, these pointed questions lingered, and the clamor for transparency didn't subside just because Blake had finally broken her silence. For celebrity-led businesses, authenticity isn't just a buzzword, it's the core selling point. Shoppers trust stars they admire to deliver on promises, whether it's a promise of glowing skin, luscious hair, or a fit body. When that trust falters, the entire brand can crash. The stakes become even higher when a major retailer gets involved. Stores like Target rely on consumer confidence. If a product line draws too many complaints or raises legal red flags about misleading advertising, pulling it off shelves can be a protective measure for the retailer's own reputation. In Blake's situation, observers wondered if the brand had ventured into dangerously grand marketing claims, hoping to stand out in a crowded market. If so, that gamble might have backfired spectacularly, overshadowing her star power and years of goodwill. After all, even a glittering name can't shield a product from the wrath of consumers who feel they've been duped. Despite the turmoil, some industry insiders hint that all may not be lost. With a thorough rebrand, an honest reassessment of the product's capabilities, and a more measured approach to advertising, there's a chance the line could return to store shelves. Hollywood loves a comeback narrative, and fans who genuinely saw results might remain loyal, especially if Blake addresses concerns head-on. However, the brand faces an uphill climb. Once the words ban and misleading attach themselves to a product, it's tough to shake that stigma. Future promotions and partnerships will need to prove that the formulas match the hype. It's possible that behind closed doors, negotiations with Target or other retailers are happening right now, with brand representatives scrambling to provide hard data and corrected labels. If enough evidence emerges to clear the line of any wrongdoing, or at least show a genuine effort to improve, there might still be hope for a second chapter. But this time, fans will be watching with sharper eyes. At this point, the story of Blake Lively's haircare brand stands as a stark reminder of how quickly a celebrity venture can slip from triumph to turmoil. It also shows how a swirl of rumors can intensify if left unaddressed or vaguely managed. Whether Target truly enacted a sweeping ban or simply let the brand's contract expire remains unclear, but the mere hint of a product removal has already changed public perception, and once tarnished, trust is painfully slow to rebuild. Will Blake's upcoming rebrand set the record straight and restore her standing as Hollywood's shining example of all things stylish and chic? Or will these allegations and the chatter about misleading claims continue to cast a long shadow over her once buzzy enterprise? One thing's certain, in the rapidly evolving world of beauty, where hype can overshadow reality, consumers have grown more vigilant than ever. They'll be waiting to see whether Blake's next move is a heartfelt apology backed by transparent reform, or just another clever marketing campaign built on star power and unfulfilled promises. If you're as curious as we are about what twists might still emerge, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss the latest revelations on this unfolding drama and the larger lessons every celebrity brand might learn from it.